Welcome back to the Unintangibles Fantasy Football Show. We have hit the finals, Week 16. We're all excited. We have the two final combatants from our league. And just to bring everyone back, this is Ian at the beginning of the season. Final thoughts, Ian?
I think I'm going to win the championship in your league.
First bold call of the year. I love it.
Ian, you called it, man. You called that you'd be in the finals. You said you'd win the championship, and it looks like it's happening. Possibly you're in the finals. Congratulations. How are you today?
I'm good, but I'm really nervous because the Boreal Blondes are a very strong team. What the hell?
Well, hey, look, I mean,
you know that cattail's just blowing this football talk away.
This is my other cat, so he didn't do too well in fantasy this year, so he's not happy, and he just blew the screen over. But hey, look, so you made it, man. This is your first year in our league. You inherited a situation that was pretty good. You had DeAndre Hopkins, you had Devontae Adams, you pawned off Jordan Howard to me, who I pawned off to Chris Vendito, and okay. So you lost a couple starting running backs here. You have some depth. You want to get into your running back situation here quickly? You lost Aaron Jones, right?
Well, I just want to say last week, I can't believe I won in the semifinals. I lost Aaron Jones and Miller, and they both got 0 points, but my kicker got 22 points. Kayam Farbath, or whatever the hell his name is, and Watt got me a lot of points too. So I can't believe I won with a kicker, a wide receiver, and a defensive end won me last week's championship.
Look, you play fantasy through and through, and because you play, you have Gus Edwards. And you also, I believe, you have Lamar Miller still there, but you have Chris Carson, who's also a good running back. So you had a stable of RBs. So obviously, look, I mean, you have backups for these guys.
I do.
You still have a pretty good team, man. You have Pat Mahomes. You have Hopkins and Adams. They turn into great stars. And George Kittle has been a big difference maker for you this year.
Off the waiver wire.
Did you get Kittle off the waiver wire?
Yeah, first couple of weeks.
That's unbelievable. So, okay. So, look, you said that you thought you'd win this title. I'm going to bring in last year's runner-up in the league, my co-host, Mo. Welcome back. Mo, how you doing, man? Can you hear me?
He can't with the cat.
I wonder if Mo is on mute, possibly. Let me. Okay. Well, hold on a sec, Ian. So I don't know.
I was on mute.
Oh, okay, sorry, Mo.
Yeah, you were.
No, it's good because I muted myself because I knew I wouldn't be able to last this long without speaking. And I actually had a couple of outbursts that I hope were not picked up because I was on mute. But then I forgot to unmute myself when it was my turn because I didn't know when my turn was going to be. Because I thought you were going to introduce Ian and then me, not have a whole segment with Ian, make me watch.
No, yeah, man. So look, we have two powerhouses here. Mo, everyone knows your team. You've been watching our series here. You got Gurley, you got Kamara, you have Tyreek Hill, amongst some other great players. So Mo, what are your first thoughts here? You're looking at your finals opponent, and you've
my first thought is every time I look. Our projections are like a point apart at this point. You know what I mean? Like, so you say what you will about the holes in your lineup, but like your lineup, according to ESPN's projection, which don't take it seriously, but when you see it, you can't help but see it, right? But I just, I think this is great because, so my team obviously it was dominant for 10 weeks and then tailed off, and Ian's team was just a win behind mine for 10 weeks and then stayed strong, right? And even to the point of I think you had the best record in the league by 2 wins. I had the most points, but you almost caught me at the end. You beat me heads up, and it was actually my last even decent week of the regular season. But you had a better week, and then my team lost like the last however many. But so it's like. This really is a good test. Like, wait, who has the better team? We both have a claim up till this point. I mean, your team has been good throughout and has like peaked later than mine. My team started off strong and still has name value, but like it's anything can happen. This is the rightful finals, I think, to our season. The most fair fantasy season I've ever been a part of.
Let me just pick up, like the projections right now, I don't even know who's favored, but the difference is 0.3 points, 0.3.
Wow.
Pretty much pick 'em. It's a toss-up. Man.
But
this is good representation. You guys are both veteran fantasy football players. These are two behemoths. Last year in the league, I happened to have Le'Veon Bell and Kareem Hunt, and I actually beat the Gurley team, who was just in the playoffs. But this could be the redemption year for Mo. You want to respond to Mo?
Oh, me? Yeah, I do. I think I have a problem that Tyreek Hill is on his team because I have Mahomes. And if he throws I got to hope that Hill, physically assaults your cat, ends up in jail, something happens to him where he's not playing or he doesn't have a good game, because I'm scared that he'll just get points off my guy. That's what worries me about this matchup.
Yeah.
So I went back and looked. Ian and our teams played in week 11, which was that big Chiefs-Rams game. And in that game, Ian won. But to your point, Mahomes had 35 points and Hill had 33. So, which is, I would take that every time. I'll take that this week as well, right? Because chances are whatever, right? But that's fair. That's fair. It's like, I will say this was interesting. So I'm in another league and I'm in the finals in that league too. And
me too.
Yeah, and in my league, I have Mahomes and I have Gus Edwards.
Oh, wow.
And I would be against them. So once again, I find myself in this position of like, don't you? I don't know if you felt the same way, but these playoffs, I've just felt like I've been playing with and against the same players every time.
Yeah, I know. I feel the same way in my other league. I was 6-7 and made it into the finals.
Wow, 7.
I made a huge trade. I traded Aaron Rodgers and Gronkowski for Jones from Atlanta and Saquon Barkley.
Wow!
And it really paid. It really paid off, that trade.
Wow!
I reshaped my team, and then I flipped Miller for Deshaun Watson, so that I redid my team, and my team got hot.
Yeah. That's
How
good.
did anyone bring away Saquon Barkley? I don't understand that. Is it a competitive league, Ian? That league, or?
Yeah, and it's American money, so it's awesome. But but it's very competitive. But I knew the guy was a Packers fan, so I knew he liked the Pats and the Packers. So I knew if I offered Gronkowski, and at the time everyone thought Gronkowski was still gonna pull it off, right? And Rodgers was looking like he was his old self again. I did it after a huge game he had.
Wow.
And then he sucked ever since.
So, Ian, are you going to be at home watching the finals? Do you watch the Red Zone Network? How's your finals experience going to look like on Sunday?
Well, I'm superstitious, so I don't know. Sometimes I don't watch.
Really?
And sometimes I do watch.
That's impossible.
I try not to look at the points for a while, at least after before the first half ends.
Yeah. Do you watch the Red Zone Network, Ian?
No, I don't. No.
Neither does Mo. So, Mo, what will you be doing on Sunday? Are you going to watch? You're in the finals in a couple leagues here. Are you going to be watching 1 to 7?
Yeah, I assume so. I think what'll happen is, I've been working a lot on managing my stress and my temper and all sorts of things like beyond football, just in my life. It's like, okay, I live a much better life if I don't get so mad all the time, right? And I've been working on that. And sometimes that has meant trying to just be zen about fantasy football and stuff, but I still like football and want to watch it. So it's really just been a matter of, just like Ian was saying, don't look at the score. I put my phone away, so I'll be doing, whatever. I'm married at home on a Sunday. I'll be doing chores. I'll be folding clothes and, sweeping and mopping and stuff, but with the TV on in the background. But really, if you put your phone away and you just watch a game, there's enough information just on the ticker for you to have a pretty good idea of how you're doing.
Yeah.
If you think about it, it's like, if anybody on either lineup scores, the TV will tell you. You don't need to be looking at your phone all the time. And it's so as long as I can stay off my phone, I will enjoy the day as much as appropriately. You know,
Mo, your wife will not give you immunity from chores.
you know what? It's not even that. It's just like there's just too much, man. There's just too much.
Ian,
I hear you.
Ian, you have a family with kids. Are you able to get away being in the fantasy football finals? Do you get any sort of exclusion?
Well, yeah. Well, I have duct tape, so no. What I'm gonna do is I'm definitely gonna watch the Chiefs game Sunday night. I mean, that's the game to watch. That's my quarterback. That's my boy. That's Mahomes, right? I'll watch Mahomes every single time. He's exciting. I want to watch him. It's going to be a great game. But my wife's going to, I believe, a hockey game with her daughter, my stepdaughter, during the day on Sunday. So I will have my children at the house, and the dog. So I don't know how much I'll get in, but I'll try to get in as much as I can.
I guess one question of strategy, Mo. You've been writing Kirk Cousins a long time, and you have Baker Mayfield right now in your starting slot.
Yeah.
Mo, what's your decision on what's your thought process on that? I mean, I like the decision. I think Baker Mayfield could have a good game here, but you have been writing Cousins for most of the season, right?
Yes. So I drafted Cousins, and he's been my quarterback all year. And this was me subscribing to the hey, man, the 10th best quarterback is fine if you get the other positions. Also, because Ian drafted Mahomes around earlier than I would have wanted him, maybe. But it's like, I think I have Mayfield, and I put him in my starting slot because, I guess I'm finally, whatever. I'm finally buying into this Baker Mayfield hype. Like all year, I've kind of, I don't know. Like I think people have been more excited than he's shown for much of the season until now. He's like starting to show it, and I'm starting to like buy into it. But I also kind of just made the move because I knew that you guys would see it, right? Like before we talked. So I kind of wanted to bait a reaction, and you guys seem pretty positive about it. So I don't know, unless you guys are both playing me.
No. I'd probably start Baker Mayfield. I mean, the Vikings have a new OC, and they played pretty well last week, but. The Lions. I don't know if they're going to give up. Stephon Diggs' brother or cousin is Quandre Diggs. He's going to be on the other side of him, so that might make.
No kidding. Good for that. Yeah. So I think my decision though was sort of based on, it turns out, fourth quarter backbreaking interception Cousins is still a thing. It's not the Washington thing. And even like the seemingly better version of Minnesota's offense is more of a running game, ball control. Try to keep Cousins away from like making those backbreaking plays kind of thing. So like, I don't think there's much upside to him. And it's the finals, man. It's the finals. You gotta go for it. And I think Cousins would be a very weak, safe play. And with Mayfield, he's still a rookie, and they're still Cleveland, and all sorts of bad things could happen. But like, you also gotta think like, look, man, they're at home to Cincinnati. They're a pretty hot team. They're still technically in the playoff hunt. Like they're playing for playoff football. It would have to be because they're the Browns that I think that it's going to be bad and not pick them. And that seems like a silly reason to pick them. Although I'm talking to a lapsed Browns fan in Ian, so you tell me. But yeah, that's my thinking. It's like ignoring the fact that they're the Browns. I should start Mayfield, right? Like the team is on the rise. He's doing well. They're at home to a bad team. Compared to on the road in the ball offense.
Yeah, I know. I'd make that call. For sure.
I'm wondering if he's really playing Mayfield or if he's grabbing someone off the waiver wire.
Look,
Allen, I don't even know. I mean, there's only a couple of there's 4 teams that are allowed to use the waiver wire because the 2 other teams are still playing for money and consolation prizes. But
yeah,
it's not like all 12 of us are there.
No, I meant. I thought Mo might grab a quarterback off the waiver wire. I was wondering if this was all just side play to keep me out of the waiver wire.
So, okay, which quarterback do you think I should get? Jameis Winston, Josh Allen, or Rhino?
Wow. Okay, so there's Allen and Winston are out there. So there are guys that you could stick in for sure.
Yeah, except one thing. I'm first on the waiver wire.
That's amazing. So I'm pretty sure Ian's going to be using that claim on someone, but we will see who.
Okay, well, if you want to start any of those guys instead of Patrick Mahomes, I won't mind, Ian. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, it looks like this matchup will be decided on Sunday because none of you have Broncos or Raiders, which play on Monday nights. So I wish you guys good luck rest of the way.
Thank you.
Rest of the way. I wish you guys good luck this Sunday.
Good luck, Mo.
Yeah, good luck, Ian. And I want to say as well, great season. Congratulations on getting here. Thank you for coming on our show so many times. I'm sorry I missed you the first couple times we were on the show. I don't want everyone to think that I was ducking you. So now I really have to beat you just for that reason. But if not, then that means I lose. That means I'm the runner-up in our league for the second year in a row. And you know what, man? There's worse things than that because it's a great league and there's some good GMs in it. And like I said in the group chat, I will finish runner-up to every single one of you. But failing that, I hope I win.
Ian, final thought?
I think for some reason, I don't want to say I'm going to win. I hate to say that, but I think I'm a team of destiny. That I won last week with 2 running backs getting injured in the first quarter. I still won the game. I don't know what it is about this team in this league, but maybe it's because you guys only play for $75. I don't know why you can't round that off to fucking 100.
I guess you didn't see the first place prize. Then Mo and I will split that then.
No, but I'm excited that you know what I looked at it this way. I'm back in the money. I've been 2 years out of the money in fantasy football in my leagues. Mm-hmm. I didn't even make the playoffs in any of my leagues last year. And this year I'm going to finals in 2 leagues. I'm in the money. I've already won.
Well, glad to see you'll be cashing in, man. So good luck on Sunday. Mo, good luck to you. And let the best team win, man, any given Sunday. Cheers, guys.